What's up, Bulls Nation? It's the Bloody Horns podcast. I'm your host, Justin, and we got our first free agency news that pertains to the Chicago Bulls. Andre Drummond signing for 2 years, $10 million with the Philadelphia 76ers. I love this spot for Drum. Very happy for Drum. The Sixers are the perfect place for him to go. Obviously, he has experience there. He has familiarity there, but Joel Embiid, man, you know that dude about to miss at least 30 games next year, so you're going to get ample opportunity, ample minutes, and it's a good move for the Sixers too because now you have somebody who can come in. He can play 15 to 20 minutes. He can take the load off Joel Embiid a little bit. So great move for Andre Drummond. Great move for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, we're sad to see him go here in Chicago, but we kind of saw this coming. He was on the vet minimum the last 2 years. We knew he was going to get some kind of pay grade. This, you know, it's not a huge pay grade, $5 million a year, but it is still a pay grade, and just very happy for the dude. He gets to go play meaningful basketball again. He should be playing basketball well into May, maybe even into June with Philadelphia if things break right, if Joel Embiid stays healthy. So he goes from playing basketball to now he's going to play some playoff basketball. So shout out Andre Drummond. It's been a pleasure having you with the Chicago Bulls the last 2 years, sorry. Even if your fans drove me a little crazy sometimes, you yourself, you always played your ass off. You always hustled, and you were fucking entertaining, dude. Even the plays you didn't mean to be entertaining on, you were entertaining. Like when you jumped on Torrey Craig's back, that meme is going to live in infamy in Chicago for decades. So shout out to Andre Drummond. Sad to see you go. Now we got to see where the Chicago Bulls turn their attention to because they need to get another center. Adama Sanogo, he's just not an NBA quality guy. I don't think, at least I haven't seen anything from him that's made me say he's NBA quality. I might be wrong, but there's probably a reason the dude went undrafted. Probably a reason he didn't get very many minutes last year, even when Drummond was out, even when Vooch was out. So I think we need a true backup five. James Wiseman, I mean, he's a former number 2 pick. He's still young. He's still raw. He produced a little bit in Detroit. Maybe he's out there. Precious Achiuwa, he's a little undersized, but in today's NBA, does that really matter? Isaiah Hartenstein, that's not happening. I saw Bulls fans trying to say, can we go get Isaiah Hartenstein, acting like Jerry Reinsdorf ain't the owner of this goddamn team. Isaiah Hartenstein ain't happening. Mo Wagner, I don't know. I feel like some other team might be able to pay a little bit more for him. Same with Jalen Smith. I like Mo Wagner a lot. I like Jalen Smith a lot more than I like James Wiseman. I just think you might be able to get Wiseman on a minimum. I don't think you're getting those other two on a minimum. So the Bulls, man, they got some questions to answer here. We'll see. I mean, free agency kicked off, 2-3 hours ago? So the Drummond news is kind of the first domino to fall. I'm hoping that some DeMar DeRozan news comes through soon. Much like Andre Drummond, I love DeMar DeRozan, and I'm rooting for him wherever he goes next. If he leaves, that both says that Chicago is going with the youth movement, and then DeMar DeRozan also gets a chance to go play meaningful playoff basketball again. Play some May basketball, play some June basketball. No more of this playing bullshit for a legend. So we'll see, man. It's going to be an exciting day. We got an exciting, 24 hours coming up here. A lot of signings are going to break through. The KCP to Orlando deal, that's huge. Takes Orlando out of the Zach LaVine sweepstakes. Warriors, they already said that they declined the trade for Zach LaVine. We were basically offering them Zach LaVine for nothing. We were going to take Andre Drummond's bum-ass contract off their hands and Chris Paul's $30 million off their hands. They still said no, so that's not happening anymore. The Kings are rumored for Brandon Ingram, so they're not really a Zach LaVine destination. I'm telling you guys, man, just prepare for Zach LaVine to be a Chicago Bull next year. I've talked myself into a Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, and an athletic 5 lineup. It's going to be a lot of shooting. Giddey's playmaking is going to be a lot of fun. Zach LaVine can move a little bit more off the ball. It's going to be a fun team, guys. We're going to see what goes down. So hit the comments. Let me know who you want as the Bulls' new backup center now that Andre Drummond has moved on to greener pastures.